Okay, so on a regular Windows PC, how you can tell if someone's looking and your stuff's not plugged in or connected through pretty much a fake proxy. Okay, you go into, so under your display settings, if you have a foreign proxy, I've got screen 1, screen 2, screen 1, screen 2. And then you simply hit detect and it just says display not detected, but you see what I mean? It shows a third proxy for it, even when there is only 2 screens. Okay. Those are network housers. They're kind of a bitch to fucking find because they can kind of interlace through an RGB on an HDMI. Sometimes they can split a DVI-D cable, and what they'll do is they'll network route one color. So even though they're pulling one extra color, it doubles your bandwidth in one color. And what they'll do is from the R, the B, and the G, they'll pull out one color out of your detect to display, and it'll black and white their screen as kind of a pausey mod to see what you're doing on your network. That's terrorist faction. That's just a shitty way that they do it, because RGB, you can double the low bandwidth of a red, and normally they go through the red rather than the blue. We're going to be eliminating these networks here shortly, but those are what you call by proxies. That's by way of falsely identified people emulating you. I've already eliminated 90% of mine. A lot of people just kind of fuck with me and think that's like fake or something. But when RGB comes through the cable on HDMI, it's very simple. It's red, green, blue, red, white. Okay, so there's only 5 cables. So if they duplicate and send back a TCP third, they can black and white your screen and see what's on it. Okay, the other 2 colors will look kind of weak, and in video cards they call this digital vibrance. So if you crank up your digital vibrance, you can send through double the red, and then they can pull half of your red information off a video card and then duplicate it back through an RGB proxy. Those are not funny networks to fuck with. So to make sure that your video card settings are on your own display, when they go through the wire, if the red is too hot, turn down the red for the by proxy units and you won't have that network issue. Just hanging from the desk. Take it easy.